We have a lot of problems in today's society. So, let's talk about it. Hey, Future Carson here. I totally stutter through this entire thing, and I also just lose my train of thought. So, just don't really pay any mind to it, and just bear with me here as I'm just trying to talk about these topics. And don't forget to like the video. Thank you, and enjoy the video. Today's topic is going to be guns and abortion. Let's first talk about guns. As you can see, I personally am a gun owner. I only use this to go out to the range and just shoot simply for fun. I hope that I never have to use it for self-defense, which is the second reason why I own this gun. There have been a lot of mass shootings since 1999. There have been 125 total. Now, I am definitely pro-gun, but this is still definitely a problem. The most we've seen it has been in the last roughly 8 years or so, or since 2017. 2017 starts us off heavy with 11 mass shootings, 2018 12, 2019 10, and because of the pandemic, 2020 had 2, and 2021 had 6. And then it rises back up in 2022 with 12, and 2023 with 12. And in 2024, as of September, it went to 2. Though 2 may not seem like a lot, these are mass shootings, which the FBI claims for 4 casualties makes a mass shooting. That is the FBI's definition, is 4 casualties. Now, a lot of people think that 2 may not be a lot, and sure, 2 is a small number, but 4 casualties at minimum is a problem, because that is 4 families, which, correct me if I'm wrong, there's roughly 4 people in a family, 1 person dies, that's 3 people affected, and then that happens to 8 families. That has happened to 8 families this year, minimum, have been damaged due to this problem. Now, 53.6% of all mass shootings have happened in the last 8 years or so, which means that there is a huge uptick in the amount of mass shootings that have been happening. I have estimated since 1999 there have been, at minimum, and this is looking on the bright side, so only 4 casualties, which I know for a fact there have been more, 500 casualties minimum, which means that there have been roughly 1,500 people affected by this. Well, 2,000, but 500 casualties, which is sad. And this is minimum on both sides. From 1999 to 2019 held 16 of the 20 deadliest shootings. And since then, there have been 34 mass shootings. Now, a lot of ways that these guns have been obtained were stolen from friends or family. Roughly 80% of these shootings. These are problems, and I haven't just come to address them. I have came up with my own personal solution. If you don't agree with the solution, or you think that you have a better one, leave a comment down below. So, my solution for this problem is to institute a deeper background check and make legal requirements to lock up unattended firearms in a firearm safe. But, sometimes things just can't be done. Because if someone decides that they're going to commit an illegal act, they're most likely going to obtain those firearms illegally and sometimes through the black market. So you can't just take away everybody's gun. Because if you take away our guns, they're just going to obtain theirs illegally, and then we're going to have nothing left to defend ourselves with. The next topic that I want to talk on is abortion. Now, the National Institute of Health claims that the proposed periods that a fetus can start to feel pain are at the 7, 18, and 26 weeks, the earliest being 7 weeks. CNN claims in the first 3 months of 2024, abortions were averaging about 98,990 per month. If the average were to continue, since March, we've most likely hit, this year, 1.187 million abortions. That's a lot of abortions. That's a lot of pain that can be felt. A lot of times when I'm debating this topic amongst other people, a lot of things that I have heard them claim when it gets brought up is that they would rather have they would rather abort the child than to put it in a foster or adoption system. Because a lot of times children are abused in those systems. From 2015 to 2019, 9 in every 1,000 children in the foster care system were abused. And it improved slightly in 2020 and 2021, moving from 9 in every 1,000 to 8 in every 1,000. Now, though it's nice and improved, that still doesn't change the fact that in 2021, there were 391,000 children in foster care, meaning that 3,128 kids in foster care were abused. Those children did not deserve to be abused. But the same thing can be said that the fetuses do not deserve to be aborted for the bad decisions of the mother and father. And I brought a solution to the table. I do not want to take away people's choice. I'd rather offer them a new choice. And by that, I mean offer money to carry the child to term and give birth. Offer financial aid for single mothers and fathers. And lastly, to fund in the making and usage of better background checks for foster and adoption systems so that those kids are not abused. Now, there are a lot more topics to cover, and there's a lot to be done before change can happen. Change isn't going to happen overnight. But I hope that we can continue to make this world a better place for us and for those coming to this world. I thank you for your time. If you have a different solution or you just disagree with the topic, email me. I'll leave my email in the description, or leave a comment. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a fantastic day.